DEI comes to the homestead. Hey friends, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. It's a beautiful semi-rainy morning out here. And yeah, DEI has come to the homestead. Diversity, equity, well, they're not included yet.
Nope.
We got our sheep. It was a long drive down to the other side of Asheville, but we got them. And you see Lily there, she does have a quarter or less dorper in her. I know our last video we said we don't want to do dorper.
We actually don't want to do dorper.
She's a special case. We'll talk about her in a minute. But yeah, so we've got 4 full-size sheep. And
we were actually,
some things about it.
Yes, yeah, we were only planning on getting 2 of them, really, right?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3, but the owner made us a good deal on taking all 5, so that's fine. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're here, and you can see they're kind of sequestered. They're in their own little netting and learning it. They do know electric fence, but they've been popped a few times. So
yeah, she'll go through to eat grass on the other side. So we're really trying to make sure she's trained well. They've been here since Thursday. They're doing well. We do not introduce animals unless we know, like if we had gotten the sheep from Billy or Michelle or somebody we knew that did the same practice as we do, we would integrate them within a day or 2. Yeah. These guys, where their body condition looks pretty good, all but one of them, their body condition looks great. Yeah. Everything about them looked great. We want to keep them here for several days and keep them separated. So if there are any issues, we do not introduce that to our flock.
Yeah. Now, these guys have been wormed. And in full disclosure, as we said before, our sheep, when we originally got them, had been wormed. They have not been wormed in a while, and so...
And there were no signs of any issues. He had never seen signs, and he's only said he's only done it. They're 2 years old, and then the oldest is 5, and he said he's only done it a couple of times.
Right.
And he just did it because he thought you needed to. So...
Which is a common practice.
Yeah.
Not beating up on anybody. I mean, if that's what you're brought up doing, that's what you do. But
we just don't worm. So that's why we rotationally graze, so we don't have to worm. But it is really difficult to find even katahdin sheep here. Is that rain I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I think rain's coming again.
Which good, the bugs are...
But it's really difficult to find sheep here that have not been wormed. And we've had great luck with the sheep that we originally brought on, just moving them. So katahdin are fairly parasite resistant. So that's why we felt good looking at their body condition. They hadn't been wormed in a while. So we felt comfortable bringing them.
Well, and just from a business sense, we have Fabio, the St. Croix. So we'll breed in that resistance, that parasite resistance into their babies. And you know, if they're trouble, we'll have the babies and they'll go in the freezer. I mean, that's how it is with the farm. I know, Mom. Oh, how could you do that? Well, to that point, one of these is a male. He has been neutered.
He's a wether.
He's a wether. So he will be going to the freezer very shortly here. We hadn't planned on getting him, but the package deal, it worked out really well, and that's meat in our freezer. So, but you know, we say DEI came to the homestead tongue-in-cheek, but it did. It's diversity because we've got a whole new bloodline here. They're all equal. I mean, Lily here is 4 or 5 months old.
4 months.
About 4 months old, which is perfect because the other girls that we have up there and the wethers that we have up there are about the same age. The bugs love my eyes. They leave her alone. I don't get it, but. Anyway, you know, the oldest one that's 5, that's about the same age as Tilly. So there could be some headbutting there with, you know, who's in charge, because she definitely is.
She's the matriarch.
Definitely the matriarch. But the others are about the same age. So, you know, we'll get them all together, and they're equal, and they'll all be included in the same paddocks. And there you got DEI on the homestead.
We're going to move them. They've been here since Thursday evening.
It's Saturday morning now, as we're recording this.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move them down. So we'll go ahead and bring you along as we do that. So yeah, let's go.
All right. So don't mind my fashion statement here.
You're setting a trend for sure.
I know. My old muck boots that have been just torn to shreds from the what lovely roast that we have. Anyway, the guy that we went and saw, the half katahdin, half dorper sheep that we did not get, well, we did get a deal on some lightweight aluminum panels. We can set up small corrals, and these are, what did we say, 8x8?
I think
Yeah, I think 8x8.
so.
Anyway, real lightweight, and what we'll do is we'll set that up down here in the fencing, get the sheep in there, because they're not used to us. There's a good chance we open that gate, they're gonna take off, and then we're gonna be chasing them through the woods.
Then we got another issue. Well, and they're not used to us, but they're also not used to moving.
True.
So.
Yeah, probably not. Well, yeah, he didn't rotationally graze. He had a couple fields, but.
Yeah, I mean, he was on 10 acres and they went around, so they had plenty of land to roam.
Right.
They just aren't used to moving every couple of days in succession.
There was no regiment in their life. Anyway, so we're going to get these down here, set them up. We'll round them up in there. Then we can move the electric fence, and then we'll just open them right into that. But since we have had so much rain, we're going to move them down. There's some more trees down this way, so they have a little bit of protection from more rain, because this morning it was almost blue sky and raining on me. It's been very weird.
Yeah, it's been a very, very wet May. Come on.
No, stay up top. Come on. Let's go.
I'll go get some treat. That's not going to work. Hold on. Let me see if I can go out the outside. Come on.
Nothing to do with that pin. Here, help me push it this way.
There.
No, it's in the corner.
They're scared of the pen. They don't know what it is.
Yep.
We can get one to go in. Hi. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, yeah. It's okay, sweetheart.
I was going to put this in the pen for you.
I'm just trying to be very slow,
Yep.
very calm.
Laverne's like, I'll eat it.
Yes! Good job, you guys.
It's dirt. It's okay. It's all right.
Yay!
There it is. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry they're jerks. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, we're moving.
All right. Well, you can see Premier One netting has got its challenges.
But it allows us to keep them separate. We're moving the goats up with the sheep. Can't move them in with the cows because the Anya and Sirloin want to play with the goat babies. They don't understand, they're too small. So we're going to be getting the goats out of here, so we're not mingling too much with this flock with the goats and the other sheep, so we're getting ready to move them up. They started getting a little restless, so we wanted to just get them in this new portion of the paddock.
That's my shirt you're trying to eat.
Oh.
So, we got them moved down. They've got fresh grass and trees for protection from the rain.
And the sun.
Now, this one, Lily, Miss Lily, said she's a special case. She is quarter-ish.
He thinks she's less than a quarter, so that's
Yeah.
really, I've heard dorper meat's phenomenal. We just don't want the parasite issues, so, because we're in the South. Even though we're in Appalachia, we're in the South, and it's humid and it's wet, and dorper can have issues with wet climates.
And everybody who has dorpers, anybody we've talked to or listened to, dorpers get wormed. You have to worm them.
That's the reason we've chosen the katahdin kind of St. Croix cross. But we decided to get Lily.
Because she was a bottle baby. And she wants to be with the dogs and the people as opposed to being with the other animals.
And you can see how friendly and trusting she is.
Yes. But we thought she might be a good addition for the animal therapy.
So that's why we picked her up, because she's not, she trusts people for the most part, and she's pretty friendly, and she's very food motivated, so the kids could go in and play with her, pet her, go on with a small little bit of alfalfa, and just let them love on her. So we got her for Jacob's Ranch, our animal therapy we're working on.
Hey. Well, I've got comfrey salve on my arm, so that's what she's tasting, I think. But she has been put on notice that if she doesn't behave, she's a candidate for the freezer.
Say no.
Well, of course.
Say not me. But we think what happened, because the other sheep in confined spaces bully her.
Well, they could see it down here.
Yeah,
While we were trying to move the fence, they kept ramming into her.
So we're thinking what happened is, since she was a bottle baby, Mama rejected her. We're not sure why. But we're thinking that they kept her in the barn and bottle fed her, and she was separate from the sheep, and we believe she was just put back in, so they don't really know who she is, and that's why there's an issue. So experience tells us that once they get used to her, all will be fine. Hopefully once we integrate and she'll be with the other baby sheep, that she'll be fine. we're hoping.
Yep.
Because she needs to learn to be a sheep too.
That's right. And that's not her mama, right?
I think one of them was her
is it?
mama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your own mama saying. I know
But
you're
you can
adorable.
see how friendly she is, and that's why we decided. She came right up to us when we got there.
In
and
an open field.
In an open field. That's why we were like, well, maybe.
Might work out really well.
Yeah, for the animal therapy for the kids. So that's why we picked up Lily.
It's shedding season.
So we're going to go get the goats moved up, and we got to get the meat birds moved before we get more rain in.
Yeah. Busy day, and as you can tell, the bugs are out.
Yep, and my son's coming in a couple hours, so we want to get this done before he gets here.
That's right. Okay. Don't forget to get signed up at renewedhomestead.com / well, there's a
Just
shop.
go to renewedhomestead.com/events to sign up for our October 5th homesteaders get together with Billy and Michelle at Burma Pastures Farm.
Yep.
And then you can support the homestead by purchasing comfrey plantain salve, hori knives, comfrey root, things of that nature at renewedhomestead.com/shop.
There you go. One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
That's right. All right. Well, hopefully, if this was not of value to you, at least it was entertaining. And nobody wound up on the rear end in the slick grass.
And they'll get used to moving. And you
Oh,
can see,
yeah.
if you saw some of their tails look a little dirty, there's nothing wrong. Their poop actually looks great. They actually look really good. It's all the rain we've had in the grass is just wicking off on their white fur. So
Yeah. We're not starting out with a problem.
no, our St. Croix ram's got green all over him.
Yes, he
So we've been very wet. So
Absolutely. All right. Well, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and take care. God bless. See y'all on the next video.
bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Make it so.